Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, we're live once again. Well, what have you done to deserve this? And if you're watching the video on YouTube, hi all, and welcome to the video. Yes, I've had a few days off. I mean, I have been on holiday after all, but we're back. Which is all, you know. Is what it is. Right, okay. Bit of social mediaing. Just a couple more to do. There we are. There's always more. Right. There we go, claimed our daily reward. There we are. There's our agent. Right, live screen on Twitch, and let's just close this down, and there it is, and live screen over on the YouTube. There we are. Right, okay, so you've got less interactivity over on YouTube than you have on Twitch, where you can see the chat on the screen and you've got the alert boxes and whatnot. But I had several people say that used to watch, you know, like the Let's Build series, that felt like a distraction to the video on YouTube rather than when you're watching it live on Twitch. That's the Twitch experience. It's sort of expected. But it felt out of place on YouTube, so I was like, okay. So that's why when I stream it to YouTube, rather than just send the VOD from Twitch across to YouTube, so it looks exactly the same. Oh yeah, beer o'clock, by the way. You've got like a purer form. You've got the game and very little interference on screen with the game, so you just see the game screen. There's no video camera of me or anything like that. So, yeah. That's the logic behind it, anyway. Mathematica, welcome to the stream. Now, in future, people say, oh, actually, it would be rather good if we could see the chat from Twitch on the YouTube stream. Then we'll look at that. I think I can do it on the fly fairly quickly. Just copy one box from Streamlabs over to OBS itself. Straightforward mission, please. Oh, rats, there's a challenge. If ever I hadn't seen one. But okay, right. Senior Agency Handler. I would like an elite assignment. I'm going for prisoner this evening. Goodbye. Agency dude. Alien daily. Aliens alone. What do we got? Place the bomber. Okie doke. Right, let's go and check. Is Freelancers running? I don't think it actually is it? Yeah, so we're having, well, we ordered a takeout pizza. It's already here. I'll be enjoying my slice or 12 later. Okay, let's go for buff macro. And then for the paid Toons. Just rebuff. So, I actually have a holiday tomorrow, so no getting up early. we can get into all sorts of trouble. So I did do a stream in the week on Monday, but it was the new Starfield DLC, which was good. A rebuff from these guys as well, because I've got a few others that aren't in the macro. Okay, yeah. So it's giving me PNH, Notum overload, etc. Cool. Right. So we got the missions. Let's go talk to the freelancer as well. Alexander! Woot! How's it going, mate? It's going good. It's going good, sir. Why have I run here? I'm an idiot. I went to Borealis. I've no idea why. Alti Darvish, welcome, or Lieutenant Daravish. Davarish. Yeah, Lieutenant Davarish. Good evening and cheers. Yes, good evening, very good health. I was very, very drunk. What was it, the Fast Show? That was very funny until the very last one I remember seeing. And it wasn't that it wasn't funny, it wasn't meant to be completely funny. And he does one where he talks about why he might, part of why he may be the way he is. In relation to someone he fell in love with, etc., who, you know, isn't around anymore, as in, at all. And it was like a poignant end to seeing that character on screen. It was quite moving. It's like, you know, the end of Blackadder Goes Forth, where, you know, they respect, you know, the men and, you know, the people of the First World War, and just how ridiculously brave they were, and how many were, you know, horribly slaughtered for ludicrous reasons, you know? You know, who'd spot another madman around here? You know, I'm scared, sir. Yep, we're all scared. Let's do it anyway. And off they go. And then it just plays out in slow motion. They all fall down, and then it just fades to, you know, a field covered in red poppies. And it's very, very moving. You know, it's not the ending you maybe were expecting in a comedy show, but yeah, it's something. Yeah, it was similar. It was a similar effect to that. You know, like if you've seen Afterlife by Ricky Gervais, 1 minute you're crying with laughter, and the next scene you're just crying. You just can't get over the emotional context of the scene. You know, it's punishingly brutal to watch at times, but all the better for it. Good to hear that, by the way. I just read on your channel, Provo, you used to make music. I've never really stopped. To play Anarchy Online's beautiful soundtrack. Yes, I have. I can play most of it. It's not difficult. It's beautifully composed. Just because it's easy for me to play doesn't mean it isn't great. It just means I have a good ear and I find that easy to do. That's all. That's my, you know, natural ability kind of thing. Yeah, the intro is D, I think. You know, when you first log in, you go down. I think it's D. Is it D? No, it's not D. Might be an E, actually. No, it's not E. I think it's C. Not sure. Let's curiosity now. Curiosity. Just log a mule in so we get that note. Oh, I've not recorded. I've not uploaded anything. Not like, yeah. I've not produced a piece of music, but I've sat there with the guitar and done stuff. All right, so just get the note. Oh, I'm not going to get the note. Oh my god, have I got the... have I turned the music off? No, okay, weird. Could be... I thought it was D minor, but it could be a G. Could be D, but just... Not sure. But, yeah, I recently just restrung the guitars. Well, you won't see this on YouTube, but there you go. Ernie Ball, Super Slinkies. I don't play as much as I used to, so... You want me to play now? Oh, God. Well, I can. Will it come over on... Oh, will it come over on YouTube, though? I need to add an audio source. Give me a second. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't need this guy. Let's log him off. This is keep this from getting overly cluttered. Can't remember what audio socket that's on. Just let me... Will it share it? I don't know. Guitar, stage, Steam, record tracks 1, 2. I'll look up Mixo 1. I'm not sure this will work streaming it to Twitch and to YouTube. I can share the microphone, but I don't know if I can share virtual audio block. It's just audio routing via software. Like VB cable almost. Give me a second. Without getting too technical about it, I don't know if it'll fly or not. It works on Twitch because I sorted it out a long time ago. I don't know if it'll share across both, but it might, because it won't share. Let's just get this open. Okay, Guitar Rig 5. Right, okay. So in OBS, so here's the stream. So I need to add. How do I add one? Right, well, where's add? Come on, this is silly. Advanced audio. Okay. Active only. No. There we go. Oh my god, it's got so many. Active, be alright. Back then, but dear. Facebook. Can I not just create my own? That's bizarre. Strangely, this is simpler on wait there. I go to here. Audio input capture. Okay. Guitar. An existing. No, that's not it. So I want, what was it? So that's going through mix 01. Right, I'm going to plug the guitar in. Yeah, can you hear like someone hitting the end of a guitar cable with their finger there, which is exactly what that was. Can you guys hear that over on YouTube? Yeah, you heard that. Okay, give me a sec. So I kind of know it already works on the Twitch, but yeah. Okay, I think we got something there. But I need to mute. Yeah, you're going to hear the direct line feed plus the guitar. Here we go, what an awesome sound. I haven't played anything yet, I'll just check the guitars in tune. Right, I need to switch to instrument in rather than line in through the interface my mic is connected to, so I now need to mute the mic before I do that, otherwise it'll all go Pete Tong. So bear with 1 second. See, that's the digital mixer. I know it is, but just don't worry about it. That's just how it works. Okay, I'm going to have to mute mic. Right, I'm back. There we go. So there you are. So I can do fun stuff like that. That's awesome superpower through my entire body. Well, you know, it's a good guitar. But yeah, digital modelers are so good now that, yeah. I mean, you can't see this, but behind me is an actual decent Marshall amp. Was it 30th anniversary? We've gone past the 50th anniversary, so we're close to the 60th anniversary one. Had my speakers real loud and felt that power. You have an open... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it'll just freak out a little bit. I was thinking of getting a more advanced music, audio interface with more than stereo channels and use digital mixing. I could get a decent one with like 4 or 8 auxiliary sends and returns on it, and do it in the analog world, which invariably does sound better for things that are like that when you get into music production and stuff. Even people that record digitally, which is nearly everyone now, the outboard gear is still analog, but digital has come so far, I assume, if you go on my channel, you'll find a playlist called Old Videos of My Band, where you can see a dark-haired, unbearded version of me playing music with a band. Hit you with bullseye. See how big a difference that makes. One of our new nanos. One of our new shinies. I buff myself with the new... Is that a short-term one or a long-term one? How did I start? I can remember being very, very young and having a toy piano. I couldn't have been more than 2 or 3. It was the kind of thing parents did in the 70s. Used to just buy a cheap instrument and leave it near the child and see if you picked it up. And I did, but I never really took to the keyboard kind of a thing. And then they got a toy, and I say toy like barely an instrument at all, not even quarter scale, steel strung guitar, and it was my sister's, not mine. And one day the string broke on it. I don't know how it happened. I'm guessing she was fooling around with it, trying to stick things in it. I have no idea. And I thought, I'll fix the string if I can. And I went in the hallway with it. And we had a big echoey kind of hallway in the house we lived in. And I used the broken string and tapped the strings that were still across it with it. And it produced quite an interesting sound. And apparently I sat there for about an hour doing that. I was trying to play the music from, they used to call them spaghetti westerns. They were Italian-made westerns, like Good, the Bad and the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, Man with No Name. Some of my favourite westerns of all time have got Clint in them. Like Unforgiven is probably the all-time favourite, but yeah. Dav is fine, by the way. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Dav. Right. We've come down. We didn't need to. We're doing rats, aren't we? Yeah, if you go on my YouTube, the playlists, so you've got a ton of AO games and stuff like that, but if you keep scrolling, I think eventually... Yeah, there's technical musical videos, and then there are live music of myself, my old band. So there's like a bunch there. They're not perfect quality, but they're not bad. They work. Some of them I had to take down. I had about 10 more. YouTube deleted them. Because that's a live version of such and such a song. It's like, it's not, it's a cover, but hey. Yeah, I just had a natural interest in it. I think that's what it is. I think if you have a natural interest in an instrument, you will ultimately become drawn to it or whatever, so. The earliest songs I remember aren't kids' theme tunes, although I do remember them, but pop hits of the very early 70s, like 71, 72. Now, I was born January 69, so I couldn't be more than 2-3 years old, and I developed an ear for music. I just instantly liked music. I could remember music. I could sing along to music. It's just inherently part of, me. I mean, that's probably true for a lot of people. I think my quirk in my makeup is that, I kind of obsessed about it. I think most people pick up on music pretty easy, pretty early. I heard music like it was colours. Like my own mental image is D's and G's are like oranges and red hues, C's, G's, which are interrelated when you actually learn music theory. But yeah, they kind of felt more like greens, and major and minor chords have like they're like a major chord sounds like in my mental images of a pastel colour, and a minor chord is like a darkened version of the colour. So you take orange and mix a bit of black in there, and it darkens it or whatever. Now, I don't know if that's normal, but when I studied music, I was told that's perfectly normal, so I'm okay with it. Or, that's the abnormal part of the way your mind is wired, that, lets you obsess about music to the point. Yeah, I never just wanted to play chords, but the truth is, when you play in a band on guitar, 99% of the time, you're playing chords and rhythm. Even if you're in a heavy rock band, the guitar solo is like... But I always wanted to play melodic melodies on guitar. So I quickly figured out how to make them work. And I used to play very sort of up and down the neck rather than... we didn't have YouTube where you could... Or Google, so you couldn't just look up guitar scale and with dots... And a picture, like a picture of how to play a scale. That didn't exist when I was a kid. I can, yeah. Not well, not nearly at the same level of guitar, not even close. But I know where all the notes are on a keyboard. They're so obviously laid out. It's very, very simple. The technical ability is much harder. If it's got strings and frets, I'll get a tune out of it. If it's a keyboard, give me a minute or two and I'll play you songs on it, once I figure it out. But there's a lot more thinking. I think if I had a keyboard around me all the time, I'd eventually be able to play one, as in really play it. But guitar's like quite demanding anyway. And percussion, I can hold down beats, I can... because when you're playing the guitar, you're already coordinating different digits of your hand to do different things at different times. So when you're playing rhythm, you have to have a perception of rhythm. My perception of rhythm was with a metronome. That's what I started with. So to me, the rhythm is always very constant, unless it's deliberately not constant. In other words, it changes tempo deliberately for like an effect, a feeling that can give. in a piece of music. Come on, that must be the 100. I killed 100 roller rats. There we go. So for me, it's sort of like, you know, you've seen the ski lift where you grab the thing and hook on and stay on it and you're going with it. That's kind of how rhythm feels to me. It's very easy to follow. Do you think there's a max age? No, absolutely not. I've taught guitar. The oldest student I had was older than I am now. They'd retired. They were in their 60s. And they'd always wanted to play guitar, but never had the time or the funds available. And they'd retired and they had a big payout and they'd always wanted to, they loved Eric Clapton. That was their jam. They loved Eric Clapton. Now, I don't know a lot of Clapton stuff, but I certainly know how to play blues stuff on a guitar. So I taught this older person at the age of like 18, 19. I was teaching him how to play Clapton songs. I'd learn them just to show them to him. Yeah, there's like, you got to remember, dude, I'm 55, right? And I still learn new things every day. You know, we're playing this game and like halfway through doing something, so I'll figure out something new about the game I didn't know. So, yeah. Yeah, someone will say, oh, you can do this, you know. And I'm like, what? Or this works as well. I'm like, what does? Even though I've played this bloody game for 20 odd years, you know? Yeah, as soon as you think you know all you're going to know, you are deliberately closing your mind to learning anything new. Always be open to learning. And you always will learn. Your mind will always develop. It's just made to do that, you know? You're born like a sponge, but you don't stop being a sponge. I mean, yeah, there's always going to be exceptions to that with trauma and things like that. But I mean, like, best case scenario, you can continue to learn if you're open to learning. Yeah, there's plenty of guitarists that started quite late in life. Chris Rea, I think, was one. You know, they're on the road to hell. I'm not sure how you spell his name. You'd recognise the song. Yeah, Chris Rea, there you go. So that's Chris Rea. At what age? There you go. Oh, he started at 19. Okay. 12. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of these guys started quite young. There's a guitarist who's like up on that level, who's successful, that started off, you know, way later. You know. He had the Blue Cafe. Blue Cafe? Maybe. I'm not sure what that is. Blue Cafe? I think, wasn't there a band called that? Probably. There's probably been a band called that. I found your channel on the Voodoo 2 tutorial. Oh, wow, yeah. Just want to say thank you. It helped me tons in it. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about that until... because the problem was there was an artificial limit to the resolution you could play AO at on the vanilla, you know, the old engine. And it's an artificial limit. But in 2001, no one would think about playing in 4K. No one would think about that. That was an impossibility. You know, 1024 by 768 was good enough for us. That's what maxed out AO looked like in 2001, you know? So there was an artificial limit for some reason. Maybe it's the other Chris Rea, but there's nearly well-known song Blue Cafe by Chris Rea. Yeah. I don't know his music particularly well. I know his hits, you know, because they're on the radio a lot and that sort of thing. I know as well that he even did some acting as well on TV and stuff like that. I was quite surprised to see him, as I was like, oh, he acts as well. Cool, you know. Yeah, I've taught older people to play guitar, so there's absolutely no age limit on it. You're gonna progress quickly as a teenager, where you haven't got responsibilities, a mortgage or rent, or and a job and kids and all the other distractions life. Distractions without the rest of the responsibilities of life being there. You can have more time to woodshed, as it's called, where you just practice obsessively for like 6-7 hours a day. And if you practice constructively, you'll be fine. But the truth is, and I've said this to many people I've tutored, don't spend 2 hours at the weekend learning to play. Spend 20 minutes a day, every day, learning to play, and you will learn way faster than anybody that's only spending 2 hours a week, but they're spending those 2 hours in one hit on a Sunday morning. If you find 20 minutes a day every day to sort of practice and learn, you'll progress. It's constant repetition that does it. Yeah, it keeps it fresh in your mind. It keeps it's the way human beings learn anything. If you do it every day, even if you do it for a short period, you will learn it and learn it and learn it, you know? And it is time for me to nip off and grab another beer. That one went down rather quickly. Not to worry. Yeah, if you want to get into guitar, two things I recommend: practice frequently. Practice with something that, like a metronome, that sets time. You don't have to go out and buy a metronome. You can download an app for one now on your smartphone. If you're learning something new, set your metronome about a third slower than the intended speed you want to play it at. Learn it slow and correct, and gradually speed it up, and you'll get there. And a tuner. Make sure your instrument's in tune. It will also kind of condition your ear as well. Connor Jordan, hey, been watching your channel for a while, loving this guitar chat. Yeah, someone mentioned it earlier. You missed the guitars coming out. I might get them out again later, depends. If I have too many beers, I won't bother. That's the other thing. You don't play better with alcohol. You might think you do, but like everything else, it's not as good. So people, oh, I play better after a few beers. No, you don't. You're just not... It's nervousness is your enemy. It's nothing to do with the beer. Yeah, well, your buddy's wrong. What your buddy has is stage fright anxiety. Performance anxiety is what they have. And if they can get over that sober, they'll play a damn sight better again. You never get over stage fright. At least not if you care about what you're doing. But you do develop kind of mental exercises to get around it. And you can become very confident in what you're doing, and you will still worry about a string breaking, the guitar going out of tune, someone standing on one of your pedals, you know. You would love to hear some guitar. It's a bit of a palaver to do on stream. I mean, it's not like setting up a gig, which is like a day's work. But yeah, I've got to faff about a bit, but I will. We're going to deal with the prisoner first, though. Okay. We're not that uber in the game that we can just we'll just auto tank him. I'm not on a keeper, you know. So. Actually, I know that some of the music that was edited for AO was edited in a program called Cool Edit Pro. It got bought by Adobe. It's now called Adobe Audition or something, but it was called Cool Edit Pro, and it was better when it was made by a private company, not Adobe. And now Adobe have announced they're going to steal all your work to train their software. Legit fair to pirate their software, I think. Yeah, there you go. It's like game companies saying, was it Ubisoft or one of them? One of the big game companies said people are going to have to get used to not owning their games. And the gaming community turned around and went, okay, so if paying for a game isn't owning it, then pirating the game isn't stealing it. Understood. And the game goes, no, that's not what we mean. No, well, yeah, you know. Yeah, now they're tanked, yeah. Corporate greed. That's what it is. Shareholders want a bigger and bigger slice of pie every year on year. They want to see profits increase year on year. And you can only do that by screwing the consumer base. There's a limit, you know. There's only so many people in the world going to buy your game. So you charge more for it, or tell them they don't own it and they've got to subscribe for it, or, you know, some other business model. It's like the streaming services introducing ads. They don't need to. They could keep running forever as they are, right? Netflix, Prime, etc. They could keep running as they are. No problem at all. But the shareholders keep demanding, well, we're not seeing an increase in this part of our portfolio. We want to see a better quarterly statement, please. So they have to think a new way. Oh, well, we'll introduce ads then. Forgetting that people came to those platforms to get away from ads. Yeah, they want to use everything the users make for that. Yeah. At which point, I used I paid for Adobe. Actually bought 600 quid for Adobe Premiere, an old version now, before they went to the subscription model. And that wasn't enough for them to keep selling you the same piece of software. Now they want to steal your work, your creative endeavors, just so they can make more money from training AI, which will give lazy creators. That's what AI is. It's for people who are lazy or of low ability. I'm not going to create an image. I'll just tell this piece of software to do it for me. That's what it is. It's laziness. It's very effective as well, though. It can imitate people's ability, and it can do that because it's imitating actual creative talent. It doesn't possess any. It's imitating other people's. Yeah, it sounds made up to someone with ears that are tuned to music. There's a massive difference between an organic, natural performance and something AI makes. AI also auto-tunes every vocal line, every guitar. Guitars do not play in tune. The guitarist makes it play in tune. It's to do with the temperament of fret placement and intonation, and without getting into the science of why, but it's true. They're always slightly out of tune, but not so out of tune that it's not musical. Human beings don't hit notes in the same way that pianos hit notes when you press a key. And as soon as you hear it, like auto-tune is like fingers in a nail board for me, and it's like virtually 99% of modern music is auto-tuned. They use a piece of software called Melodyne. You want to Google that? I've used it. Out of curiosity, what can it do? This is what Cher sang through. You can take someone's vocal performance. So you record something with audio, and you get an audio wave like this, right? And if any of it's out of tune, you can go in and adjust it till it meets up with where a keyboard sample would be, right? And that's what they do with vocals these days, guitar solos these days, etc. And this is Melodyne. It's like witchcraft what it can do, but it doesn't sound natural. Not at all. Because human performance isn't like that. The human voice can't do that. Oh, Luke, please, it's Friday. Confused Mathematica. Tomorrow, Mathematica. I just need the blue paint on my face. Hold! A grossly historically inaccurate Mel Gibson thing. Mission complete. There we go. And can I have my reward now? Goodbye. Mission complete. We're getting there slowly. Now, we've still got one more daily to do for the Freelancers Inc., so we're going to get a doja. Yeah, I mean, I can tell with music instantaneously if it's auto-tuned vocals or not, because I've been around singers. I mean, I'm no singer myself, but I've played with dozens and dozens and dozens and God knows how many. And singers just don't sing like that. They don't hit a note out of the boat, Very occasionally they will, and when they do, it's kind of magical when they do it, but it's like a diamond in a seam of coal when they do it, which makes it stand out. And a singer doesn't land on it. The human voice doesn't work that way. They'll get close, So they'll land a little bit off, tiny pitched a little higher or pitched a little lower, and then they'll pull it in because they can hear their own voice. They've got good ears. And that's how the human voice works. Auto-tune means they land on the note precisely at the beginning of the note, and that's just not what human voices do. Best singers, best regarded singers on the planet, opera singers, etc., can't do that. Now, if they hit the note the first time, they can hit the note again and again and again after the fact because they've heard it and they can feel it and the biofeedback loop is all happening. But, that's the end of it, etc., etc. Now, with the guitar, you've got frets, so when you hit the note, you're in tune, but you are slightly out of tune because of how guitars work. They're not perfect. There is such a thing as true temperament frets and stuff, which does work, but it almost sounds unnatural. It's very interesting. It's very, I wouldn't mind a true temperament neck on a guitar just to experiment with. How many years will it take the AI will... Yeah, if they get enough samples... Yeah, we're at the Matrix, aren't we? You can't tell the difference. That's a problem. You should be worried about that. You got to think, though, guys... In my lifetime, we went from everything is practical effects to you can see computer graphics a million miles away with the likes of Tron and The Last Starfighter, and then it took a quantum leap ahead with Jurassic Park. They were going to do stop motion for Jurassic Park, until someone said we can now do it with a computer. And it's smooth, as you would see it in real life. But they brought in experts about the bone structure, how that would move, how it's weighted, etc., etc., and professional animators to actually evolve the animation on screen. So these were people going, if it lands on that foot, the neck kind of dips as well because of the, and so on and so forth. People that really understand the anatomy of movement, or how anatomy behaves with movement, what drives it, etc. And the people that knew that were the puppeteers and the animators of old. Because that's what they'd studied, and they bring in actual, scientists as well. And that's how we ended up with Jurassic Park looking as good as it did. Oh, I don't need this guy. He's a quest mob. Does not drop a doja. I'm just going to leave him there. They couldn't... Yeah. Remember reading the science fiction book where they couldn't figure out how to make artificial intelligence, so they settled for artificial stupid instead? Well, yes. CGI's gotten lazy. Yeah, the problem where you're taken out of an image is where the camera does something a camera can't do. Good CGI is Denis Villeneuve used it to fantastic effect in the two movies he made, which is really one movie, for the first book of the Dune universe. Dune 1 and 2 is all one book. And it's the introduction to the universe. It's not a complete story of the characters in it either. If you've read I came to it from the books. So, and he does absolutely use CGI and stuff in there. But the way it's used, he said, I didn't want to film anything that isn't practically possible to film if the reality of Dune were real. So if the planet, the animals, you know, the worms, etc., if they were real, if the vehicles were real, and we had to do it all with mechanical cameras, with film, that's as far as I want to take the CGI. It's filling in the background, etc., you know, these sorts of things, not what Michael Bay does, which is complete, you know, the camera's doing something physically impossible. Yeah, the fast cut frames, that's in Michael Bay. Worms, you wouldn't be able to eat a worm on Dune if you lived 1,000 years. You wouldn't be able to finish it. The size of a skyscraper. I'll give you an idea. If we yeah, calling a sandworm. Which yeah, we want the Villeneuve one. Yeah. Okay. Let me just quickly check this. Yeah, okay. Oh, someone calmed it. Thanks, whoever it was that calmed that. Well, I wasn't even looking. The guardian angel there. I mean, I would have just rooted it and moved. Yeah, I think this is going to be the one. So I'm going to pop that into that chat. And I'm going to pop that into the YouTube chat as well. There you go. Worth going to the cinema, especially in IMAX, to watch these movies, by the way. They're worth the IMAX ticket price. Still not sure who it is. Person over there protecting me from the ads. Series about the Ben Jesuit. Yeah, I want to say, yeah, they were kind of... They were quite up and front-facing in Villeneuve's movie, and I think that's important because they are such an important part of how we arrive at the Kwisatz Haderach. Without them, that doesn't happen. But there's so many other things left out of those movies, and they had to be, otherwise you've got a 16-hour movie, you know, and choices have to be made in order to get it into a theatre or whatever. You know, you've got to cut stuff, and I think Villeneuve did a really good job of cutting what he had to in order to get the film made, but capture the essence of the universe. He really did capture it. I think he did an amazing job. Oh yeah, I've got to drive a few miles before I get to one. Yeah. Yeah, the worms in Dune are not, you know, garden worms. Let's put it that way. They're not the RFK guy worms. They're not one of them. If you had one of them in your skull, no skull. No head, no body, no nothing. Yeah. Yeah, Villeneuve, yeah, he read the Dune novel. The original Frank Herbert novel at like 12, 14, same as me. And at that age, it has quite an impact. It can be very impactful because because in the book, when Paul arrives at Arrakis, Dune, he is that age. You know, technically, by today's standards, still a child, but a child raised in a royal household to become a king, effectively. So he's not like your typical teenager, but he is still a teenager. He is still developing, despite all his tutoring and physical training and mental training and everything. He's still in development when he lands on Arrakis. So when you read that book at that kind of age group, when you're the same age as the person that seems to be the protagonist of the story, it's quite a profound effect it can have on you. I read Red Rising. I don't believe I have. I don't recognise the title. But some books are published under different titles in different regions. And movies absolutely are. So, I'm not sure. The time I was 16, I'd read Dune, Fahrenheit 49, whatever the combustible temperature of paper is in Fahrenheit. 471, 498, whatever it is. Something. Which is dystopian stuff. Etc, etc. Is it Fahrenheit 451? Let's really butcher it. Fahrenheit 451. Come on, smart. There you go. Fahrenheit 451. Got it right. Paper spontaneously combusts. But the undertones of the other side stories in that little book are terrifying. And it is a political commentary, although when you read it as a kid, you don't know that. So I'd read that. I'd read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which is the forerunner and inspiration for Blade Runner and yada yada yada. But I'd also seen Star Wars aged 8, and I'd watched Star Trek, the original series, you know. So it's quite a melting pot of influences as a kid, I guess. Do you know how Fahrenheit was invented and why nobody uses it except like the US? It's completely unscientific. So the guy knew that mercury and other liquids expanded according to temperature. So they got a thin glass vial, and they put the markings on it. Then they put the liquid in it, and then they marked off, 0 to whatever, a minus on arbitrary markings down a glass tube, and then poked it into something and measured what it read, and then measured the difference. Centigrade is based on water and Kelvin is an absolute. Wanted to be a fireman. Yeah, like Equilibrium is kind of a bit of a rip-off of Fahrenheit 451. It's like a hybrid of Fahrenheit 451 and The Matrix, but it's still a really cool movie if you haven't seen it. Christian Bale is in it. It's called Equilibrium. It's a really good movie, actually. It's complete BS action in a lot of it, but yeah. Yeah, the gun kata. Yeah, it's silly. It's not practical, but it works. It works as a movie very well. But it's very much based in, like, The Matrix and with the gun kata side of it. The massive martial arts skill. Hey, got a doja. Okay, let's leave this guy for the next person. And we say goodbye, Inferno. Yeah, Christian Bale's an amazing actor. I saw someone made a comment about, actresses are expected to be a certain weight for roles, and it's cruel and sexist. I'm like, Wait. Just a second. Christian Bale, weight differences over movies. Let's have a look. Open image in new tab. So, same actor. There we go. So, 81 kilograms, 55 kilograms, 102 kilograms, 103, 86 kilograms. These are not in order, by the way. He went from this to this, then he went back up to 86 for Batman Begins. Then I think he did this one. Then he went down to 62 for the Boxer movie, and then up to 103 for another movie. All the same actor, changing his body mass and weight for different roles. And I was like, is it on here? Yeah, okay, 2001, 81 kilograms for American Psycho. 83, so he's a bit more chunky in Reign of Fire. Down to 55. The guy's a skeleton in The Machinist. And then a year later, he's 86 kilos in Batman Begins. Back down to a kind of more natural 61 kilos for Rescue Dawn. 86 for The Dark Knight again. All the way back down to 66 for The Fighter. Then back up to 90 for The Dark Knight Rises. And all the way up to 94 kilos for American Hustle. This isn't CGI, guys. This is someone controlling their body weight and diet and how much training they're doing and, you know, everything else. And I was like, boo bloody who? They want you to lose a few pounds for a role. Look at this guy. Jesus, talk about commitment. I mean, De Niro did the same with Raging Bull. You know, it's not weird or some new concept and, it's the patriarch. There's nothing to do with it. It's the art of making those films. It's the commitment to the story and character. And yes, it's immensely dangerous and difficult. But, you know, someone like him is committed to it and just does it. You know, maybe he's genetically predispositioned to be able to shift his body weight that much. You know, I don't know. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Bugsy has reached enlightenment. Grats on 220, dude. I found a Doja chip in Inferno. I give it to you. Take it. There we go. Right, so that should be freelancers complete. There we are. Yeah, to go from, like, to drop nearly half your body weight between three movies, his body weight shifted by more than, well, almost a half. I remember in an interview they said, what did you eat to get to that weight in The Machinist? And he said, an apple and a tin of tuna every day. It's like, Jesus. And that was it for the entire day. You know, like deliberately, quite literally starving yourself. You know, it's scary. It's also incredibly dangerous and you shouldn't do it. You got to remember, he was doing it under medical supervision. He was getting a medical every few days. And in the interview, he says, I said, I can go lower. And they just went, no. We'll do the rest with lighting and makeup. Just no, don't cut anymore. You got to remember, when he interviewed for the movie, he was 80 odd kilos. He was like my size. Although he is quite a bit shorter than me, but, me at that weight, Jesus Christ, I'd be amazed if I could walk, 55 kilos is wild. I don't know how tall he is, actually. we just go Christian Bale into Google, it'll tell us, because, you know, Google likes to know everything. How tall? 1.83 centimeters, which is what? What's that in old money? We use feet and inches, though, for height. He's pretty... I mean, he's not short. Hang on. He's not quite 6 foot, I think, or just around 6 foot. So, oh my God, he's like my height then. I don't know what I am in metric. 6 foot, whatever that is. What is it? It's like 185 or something. Yeah, you go metric to feet and inches. Okay, so what did it say? 183. Okay. Yeah, so he's literally my height. So he's like just a bit over 6 foot. Gee, I can't imagine being that weight. Yeah, I'm getting a beer. I think I'm 185, I think. I used to be. I used to be a bit more, actually. I used to be nearer 190. But you get older, you start shrinking. Yeah, 55, man. What the hell? Right. Does we has any volunteers to come help with the DB quest? We've reached the point of... Ever vigilant, the patrol. We can do 1 and 2 safely, I think. Then we need help. I'm pretty sure my keeper can't handle it. Otherwise, I just dual log it. We might be able to handle 1, but I don't think we could handle all. So there's 2 of them you've got to fight at. I think it is number 3 and number 5. I think, and then you need to do DB2, and then, or is it the informant next? I'm not sure. The quickest way there is meet me there and head north. Stronger on LFT. Okay. So I could dual log my doc. Is a 220 well-geared healer build. He doesn't do anything but heal. Like you can heal Sector 42 pretty easily and stuff like that. So yeah, he's a strong healer. Did I click the button? I did click the button. Okay. So if it depends how tanky that is. Sadly, only 199. Yeah, you can't even get the quest until, oh my God, 205. And then the nanos and rewards from it, you can't use till 215. So, yeah, next time round. Thing is, I've loaded I've helped other people with the very same quest on my characters before. So 1 and 2 is just click and go. Access current records, goodbye. On to the next. 2 is safe as well. I think it's 3 and 5. How can you tell how many people are playing? Well, technically you can't with any accuracy. Is 2 a fight? Okay. So is it 3 and 5 then? 2 and 5? There's only 2 of them, isn't it? Volpoo, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. How the devil are you? 245 is fight. Okay. I can never remember it. Yeah, I can bring... Well, I'll dual lock a dock. You know, then we're kind of covered, aren't we? Yeah, with the dock, we're good. Trust me. Can heal for days. Yep, do... Give me a second to run them out to number 2. Where have I put them? There they are. Hide you on LFT. Okay. The tricky one is going to be DB2 when we get to it. Because you've got the jumping into whatever mess. You know, you got to jump into the mist on the rails. Doing that manually, playing 2 characters, not so easy. Okay. Head to you. It's almost the Welsh word for news, that is. Right. Myself on LFT. Meh. Right. Accept. Wonder if they expand the world and which region. Yeah, underwater could be a thing, yeah. Kinda did it with Adonis, but not really. Just pretend underwater. Cause, you know, you just you're just running around with blueness being underwater or something. I mean, 5 used to be really hard. It used to spawn 3 gamma ejectors. So you were really up against it. That basic team heal on this guy heals you for a lot. He's a percent heal, direct heal increase build. Right, while you guys are getting here, I'm gonna go for a pee. Yes, I am. Yeah, so the DB2 thing, this I've got to play this tune actively to get in the cloud. Otherwise, yeah, it's not going to work. Release the Kraken, mate. Can the AO engine do underwater now? Yeah, Adonis is two instances. One is underwater with certain NPCs, and one is above water. But essentially, it's just 2 land levels, with one dressed as underwater. There's no kind of verticality or anything. You're running and jumping everywhere. Right, okay, release the Kraken. Here we go. You will not die with this dock, trust me. Your health bar probably won't even move, depending on how much heal reactivity you got. Now it's pulled the alt in. Destroyed. Yeah, don't have to use Alpha and Omega, it's just the team heal is that powerful. Healing one of you for nearly 5k a hit. Which is bonkers. I'm going to put you on follow. Right. And then me, I'm going to run at the marker. We got ourselves our convoy. Oh yeah, he died, didn't he? That was sad. Chris Christopherson. Another hero gone. Last time I logged into AO, I found AO vets doing a dance party for newcomers in the newcomers area. Yeah, that sounds like us. Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, it is a warm and friendly community. There's a few arseholes, but what are you going to do? That's the human race, isn't it? You know. Jinx Phalanx, welcome. to the stream. Good to see you. Three is a click and run, and then 4 and 5 we got to fight. Player music would be another thing I really like in these games. Yeah, they had to try it that with... Oh, hang on, I've overshot. The Warframe sort of tried to do it, but yeah, it's a very difficult thing to actually do in an MMO. In a single-player game, I imagine it would work a lot easier, but in an MMO, yeah, it's kind of difficult. I did record an AO intro with guitar once. Like, tried to recreate it purely with guitar. It was quite interesting, so... but I don't have the recording anymore. God knows what hard drive that's on in, you know... an old mechanical drive in a drawer somewhere. Excuse me. Oh, you can do it in Loutro. Lord of the Rings online. Cool. That tends to be done, from what I've seen in like Warframe. I don't know about Lord of the Rings. I don't play that game, but a bit drunk at the minute. I soloed it on Shade. Yeah, we got the dock. You're all right. If you fluff your perks, I'll keep you alive anyway. Oh, hang on. I've overshot. I'm a bit drunk as well. I'm on beer number 3 anyway. Yep, right. Okay. Everybody ready? Get out of those yalms. Okay, here we go. Access current records. Oh, this one's higher level. Not as easy to UBT. I'll even dot the bugger. To the point where there we are. Going for someone over there. Who the hell's that? It went for someone. I don't know who it was. Right, following Stongre. You Ekid, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, I think the player base is somewhere between 1,500 and maybe 3,000 at peak over the course of a week or whatever, but it's very difficult to tell because only Funcom actually know and they don't tell. Yeah, checkpoint 5, so this is the big battle now. Yeah, that's it. You've got to remember the player base in AO is, generally speaking, is an older player base. I know we got to some very high numbers during, you know, we had COVID and lockdowns and people were working from home or what have you. A lot of people that, you know, hadn't played for 10, 15 years revisited the game. Oh, what was that MMO I used to play? Oh, yeah, that was cool. You know, and since then have like moved out of college, got a job, been through a couple of jobs, got married, had kids, etc. You know, so very different from modern MMOs. Right, I'm going to trigger. Goodbye. Uh-oh. Just throw the heels, I can't get UBT on it. Is this the last one? It might be. Ah, I got there in the end. Okay. Don't worry, dude. I got you. You won't die if I focus on playing the dock. Don't worry. We're good. We got this. No problem. Yeah, it is definitely more active at weekends. But understandably so. You've got a player base that's largely working people. You know, they've got more free time at the weekends and whatnot. Excuse me. There she is, Crown Chief Anoon. If I tell you no idea what you're meddling with, yada yada yada. And off she pops. Right, so shifting sands, the unsettling environment. So at least escape with your life, not something that many people can say after a confrontation with the Dust Brigade. Reporting to Peacekeeper Constrad. Okay. So, assuming nobody has a beacon, I'll use the dock grid. You're all going to beacon out, aren't you? The moment You burped. I actually farted at the same time. There's probably a new universe been created since, or something. Yeah, I'd say player numbers of, you know, compared to the old days, are really low. We were way up in the thousands during COVID, though. And Arc was still around, so they were doing events all the time, and it was almost like a rebirth of the game. It was so busy, it was active, it was fun, and you got to watch me die a lot. So that was good. Right, okay. I need to go to ICC and talk to Constad again. Right, let's get the Toon that actually needs to go there first. Yeah, I would say on weekends, like tomorrow, like the stream itself will have more people on it. Simply because there's more people playing and enjoying AO. Troll didn't go so well, but we got a new nano. True profession. Oh, can't cast it. Yeah, you absolutely need an enforcer for informant. I don't know, are we at informant yet? Yeah, we're doing recon training grounds next. You know the one. I can do the first part solo. You just go in, tag the machines, report back. I know Chewie's got a beacon for that. Yeah, we definitely need enforcer for informant to keep the informant alive. It's basically a thing. As Kicker Games World with a, not quite sure what it is, blue, I'm assuming, happy emote. Yeah, so we're going to need to do the this bit. It's out there. There's a zoom out. Yeah, 10R. What is it? Tell. Is it Chewy? No, Chewy's offline. Oh god, what is it then? What's the macro for free fixer grid? Or is he just like free fixer grid? Alright, let's try this guy. Buff menu. Fixer grid. Yeah! No, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna have to ask again. Inventory needs some sorting out. Okay, you go in there. Close that, take that. Try and use it. There we go. Right, so the first one I'll go do solo because it's just run in and tag. It's not that bad. Second one is run in and kill them all. A little more difficult. EFP 10R. Okay. Jinx, do wave. Oh, were you in ICC? I'm sorry. No, I missed. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. Did you know has info on it? Alright. Composite utility. Okay. No, Chewie's got like a bunch of super cool fixer grid and various exits. Tap, 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 tap. This bit I can manage on my own. Already got that one? Okay. Oh! Got that one. Have I got all of them? Spotted. Spotted. Spotted data encrypt. Am I missing one? No, I'm not Doc anymore. Okay. Which ones am I missing? Have I got them all? Target spotted, target spotted. I need a third. Target spotted. I think I've got all three. So I'm going to beacon out. Now I have to hand that in and then go back and with the device, kill the bosses, and then use the machine in the middle, which is why you need a team, because it takes forever in the middle. Yeah, Chewie's got, if you go on, if you get into the bot, it will beacon warp you from all kinds of places. But I can't remember the bloody name of the bot. I found the terminals, like you said. Lots of dialogue. Goodbye. Yeah, so search and destroy. Yeah, I've got the thingamy. Let's put some stuff away. Like beta implant and whatnot. Okay, so now we have to go back and kill the bosses. Scotty boy, that's it. Thank you very much. Tell Scotty boy, help. There you go. That's all you need to remember. And then these are all the places he will warp you to unless you're already in a team. Which we are. Tell %T cast F grid. Does he not do it? Oh, he does do it. Yeah. Okay. So that's you. I'll bring the healer along as well. Oh, over. Oh, I've got no. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of some trash. Fix a grid in overflow doesn't wear out. That's interesting. So what I'm going to do is park this guy on the middle, just so we can team heal from the middle. Because that's the beauty of team heal. It doesn't need a line of sight. But you need to be in range. So. Let me get the dock in position first. And then we're gold, I think. Jinx phalanx. You can get by wave, wave. Alright, so I'm going to park him on here. And then get the actual character I need out there, because they've got to interact with the machine. You misunderstand me, Carl. The bot at ICC will give you F-grid by... Yeah, no, I got it. I understood. Jinxed. Phalanx. As usual, I do not sound like I understand. But yeah, I did. I understood. Right. Where's the... There it is. Okay. So, Hillman, I need to recruit. And then I'm going to put this guy in the middle. Wait. Oh, well, okay. I was going to say, I'm going to park him near the machine and run around with the dock, actually. That'll make more sense. Okay, let's go back to the dock. There we are. We need to kill the bosses. So, let's start killing. Yeah, if you've got high heal reactivity on your tank, then yeah, with this build you're laughing because it's all percent heal as well, so it stacks. I've done team heals for like 8-9k a hit on a well-built heal reactivity tank. It's like, you cannot die, you know. As long as you keep aggro off the dock, you're laughing. I mean, also I can do Alpha Omega stuff, you know, mad stuff. But it is quite a strong one. Pixar Grid is wild, certainly is. I'm trying to see how much I'm healing you for. Yeah, 6k from a team heal. Okay, we got one of the bosses down. Okay, we got Norlix. I'm gonna debuff him. Let's come into range of Mongo. Going down quick to a shade, because shades. Shades have got monumental damage. They really have. And their survivability is great, thanks to totemic rights and the like. Okay, there's another one. Nope. Hit him again. There we go. Now you're mine. The painfully slow dock kill. Slow but sure. Because can out-heal whatever they do as long as I'm not careless. Another one bites the dust. Just like taking the mick here. Isn't there like 4 of them? Have we done them all? Let me just check quickly. Target eliminated. Esther, we still need one more. We still need one more. Are we going to take care of some ads now? Okay, let's kill a few ads. We're missing one anyway. Was that him? No, there's a DB commander. There's like one more dude we need to take out. Yeah, I think that's him under the... Yeah, that's him. That's him. Drill sergeant, yada yada yada. Whoa! Oh, come on. Take the thing. Enzleric resubscribed. They've subscribed for 41 months. Oh my god, we're nearly there. For 4 years. I can't believe I've been streaming that long, actually, so it's kind of bizarre. Okay, let's try and hit him one more time. Oh, come on. Yeah, finally. Yeah, I knew I'd get him in the end. Hillman, don't worry. I got you. I got you. Told you I got you. CH for the win. Alpha and Omega. Another heal and apply the hacking tool, and then we do the countdown. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Ain't no way you're dying on my watch, brother. Not gonna happen. I love the shade just picking them off. Yeah, have like 50 gazillion damage in 3 hits. Absolute power with the stabby muck stab face. How are we doing here? Take the device. I think we're there. Goodbye. All right, we're done for the main part. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to meep, you can meep. Best place for a level 76 NT outside of dailies. Do you know how to kite? Do you even kite, bro? Kenny Powers. If you can teach yourself to kite, yeah, you can massively level in PW. No, not Borgs. Sand demons in... Yeah, sand demons... Perpetual wastelands. You'll find them, there's like hundreds of them, but you need to be able to kite. So you need volcanic eruption really to be effective. Failing that, if you want to do, yeah, perpetual wastelands. What zone? Perpetual wastelands. That's it. All right, we're gonna meep. Let's meep. Yeah, so here's the map. Yoink! And all the way north. Yeah, so you want to go... I'm not sure which one it is for Scotty Boy. 10L. It's probably the best. But you kind of go in here, near 5X. What level for volcanic eruption? Any level if you can cast it. You just need MC for it, but yeah, that's the winner. It's the best AoE in the game in damage over time until you can cast Master Blaster's Cataclysm, and you've got an amazing tank who can ball up mobs to 5 meters. Yeah. Volcanic eruption. 182, so you need 836 matter creation skill. But yeah, it's devastating. Absolutely devastating. Massive AoE with it as fast as you can, faster than you can breathe. Recharge on it. It's nuts. Volcanic eruption does Master Blaster's Cataclysm does more, but it's only got a 5 meter range, so you need an amazing tank to sort it. They've got to pull mobs within 5 meters of each other, and then you drop in 10k. 692, is that with Moochums? Now we got new nano, improved dead cold. Can't upload it yet. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the bag of win, like so. I think this is Shut down the terminal. No, that's a different quest. Twist it. Yeah, okay, so I've got to do the run around the map and click on various things. Yeah, if you're at 629 with no outside buffs, get some outside buffs. So, like Moocham's Gift, Matter Creation. I am gonna go. Ideal setup for informant, enforcer, doc, engineer, and crap. Because of the auras. So you blind everything, you debuff everything, and nothing touches the informant. So give me a second while I grab a beer. I'm worried about Callus's liver. Don't be, it's fine. I don't drink excessively and I don't drink strong liquor. I drink quite mild beer. And I'm like 85 kilos, so, you know. Big guy drinking small beer. It's not a problem. A smidge over 6 foot, and 85 kilos. I'm fine, dude. Right, I wouldn't drive, or you know, whatever. So if I wave, he does it. Yay! Right, so we want Lush. I think Lush is just, yeah, there's only one for Lush, isn't there? Me doing American math, yeah. Yeah, I'm like under 200 pounds, but like 187 pounds. Not that big, you know, it's a bit, not small either. Lush Fields. Nah, my liver's good. Oh, Scotty Boy's got a tower thing. Like, we'll take you to each and every tower. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, and it's not like every night either. And it's always after plenty of food. Yeah, I mean, a noon is tricky to multi-box because of the jumping for the cloud. That's the snag with that. I mean, it can be done, you know, no two ways about it. It absolutely can and has been done, but it's not simple. Can I sort you out? Are you clan or omni? Either or, go to, I'll show you. Go to ICC. Okay, what? This is for Chew Kid, right? ICC. Go up to the middle. Clan, neutral, omni, doesn't matter. See all these guys? Okay, so click on one and go /tell %t help, like so. Yeah. Retrieving all available buffs. Just a moment. Give the bot a second. Gives you a clickable. Click on it. Then you want to scroll down until it says Metaphysicist. And then you want... we'll get there. I'm sure he's got it. Your own all... Moocham's Gift. Matter Creation. Like that. Click on it. And there's your buff. And every other conceivable buff you could go around begging for, you'll get. All here. For free. Anytime. Any, you know, but in this place. There are others. They're in places, you know, like cities and stuff. But that's it. It's all you do. And your gold. Yeah? And that's a player-run feature for the game. I've been asked several times, when did Funcom introduce that? And they never did. This is players doing it for other players. Yeah, so we'll do the round the houses. Okay. So there's the thing. Clicky. Pick up doohickey. Emit device. Yeah, the buff bot will give you composite Moocham's Matter Creation. And you said you had 68629. So if we do calc 6 to what was it? 29 plus, where's plus on there? Plus 140. Oh yeah, you're not quite there yet. So yeah, you're not going to be using VE unless you upgrade some implants and stuff. But it is certainly doable at that level. I'm at 635. You didn't get that buff. You're at 635 from 629. You got the general buff. You need Matter Creation buff, or you had something else. You want Matter Creation Shining and Head. Is there a bot for it? I'm not sure. Right, so I'm going to drop team. Tell Scotty Boy help. Okay. Yeah, you want all of the Matter Creation ones. I use a very old tool. You can use... Oh, wait. Tinkering plants. Yeah, there you go. I think I added the macro for them. So this is made by a player. There you go. So what you want is it'll be a bright, I think. Or maybe not. It is for head anyway, and that much remember. So Matter Creation there. Isn't it one of the eye ones? No. Okay, and then right hand is the bright. Or is it the faded? Oh, I'm on waste. Hang on. Right hand. No, it's bright. I'm sure it's bright in there. Oh, God. Right hand. Oh, is it time space? Hang on, tell you now. I'll figure this out. Give me a second. Right, matter creation cluster. Bright is in right hand. Okay. Right hand, bright. There you go, matter creation. Yeah, it is. I thought it was. It's not quite landing, probably because it's the minimized window. And then faded was... I. There you go. So make sure these are as high as you can go. And then whatever else you want in those slots. That will help. Right. Anyway. Back. Where are we going next? We're going to PW. Is there like a separate list for this on this? Let's close this. Right, so the first one, Milky Way. More, we want to go PW. Perpetual Wastelands. Alien Pods. Com Relay Tower. There we go. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I knew it was hand, eye and head, but I just couldn't remember which slots were which for it. But yeah, there we go. So I'm going to get beacon warp directly to it and then repeat the process. What a hero! Chewie, you're a Scotty boy, you're a massive, massive hero. I have for building that. Come Tower 1 through 5. I didn't see that listing. So the next one, of course, is Across the Border. Is it there as a separate list? Didn't see it. Anyway, next we want Com Relay Tower for Mort. Com Tower, Terry, behave. Quality 75, yeah, you could go way higher. Like, at least 125s at your level. I mean, Christ, look at some of the twinks out there. They blow your mind. I'm not even kidding. Like 180s in right and left arm at level 60. And yeah, it's doable, but you've got a ladder and you've got to know what you're doing. I've got to be honest. Okay. This one I usually run through, but... So that is in Southern Fowl. Com Relay Tower. There we go. This is working. I'm okay. Come Tower 1-5. Seriously. Okay. I believe you. I'm just not going to put that on the stream. This will speed up the entire thing. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I like that he's sensibly far away enough. Because his bot would get sniped. You got the snipers in the trees, you see. Has he got one there? No way! Does he have one in Milky Way? That's amazing. Milky Way Tower. Come Tower 5. Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong. When we get to the rewind part of the quest, I'll try Come Tower. Funcom introduced paid buffs. No, this is players providing it. You know, Funcom just don't. I mean, they did put buff cans in the game, so yeah, they kind of tried. The players went, no, we reject your offer and we'll just provide a service instead, which is what we actually need. Oh, closed it. Okay, let's go back. We want ICC now. Has he got an ICC? Rome, SFH. Four holes, Aegean, Andromeda. Is ICC in here? ICC. Oh, I've got the thing it does if you're out here. Sometimes in Milky Way, I get massive lag for some reason. You've done this 80 times, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think the next one's Informant. I'll have a look. What a service. What a star. How cool is that guy for putting that in the game? I got the data from the towers. Right, so we give him the doohickey. Ruse of Taranfall. Oh, we gotta get that on. What do we need? Matamet 15-7. Okay. Okay, I got a ton of IP. And okay, let's go for it. I'm on it. But yeah, okay, it's Informant now. I am a tiny. Yeah, we got Informant before we got DB1. Are we going to be able to do that? Where are we going? Have they got that? Has he got that on here? Maybe. Which is SFH. It's probably in the second listing. I know we did the one for all the world bosses during the Informant. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, we definitely want the Enforcer for Informant. Otherwise, the informant just gets killed, and you got to restart the whole thing. Yeah, I can see the commands. Come tower 2, 3. Yeah, I see it. Can I jump down, or is there a dome? There's a dome. Because of course there is. Where's the... there's an exit. That's a sensible place to put a teleport bot. I'm so tiny, tiny. You're so shiny, shiny. Right, okay. I'm going to put this out of the way. Right, so for this, ideally, Enforcer and Dock. I've got the Dock. If it hasn't crashed. I think my Dock has crashed, actually. Yeah. They've crashed. Task Manager. Let's have a look. Yeah, they crashed. Somehow. Okay. Let's get them up again. Yeah, someone with reflects, etc., etc., etc. It's going to be the best bet. No, that ain't it. That's some link somewhere. Yeah, I'll bring my Dock, and at least we've got the healing going on. Enforcer's going to crowd control, but we could do with like damage, reflex, and auras. Hodor raid, not tonight. Okay, so what was the command that got me here? Scotty boy, come tower 3. Okay. Got the same again, I think. Yeah, nice. No, it's not the right place at all. The hell? Oh, right, hang on. Tell informant. Okay. Hadn't scrolled up enough. Informant. 1 in 5 characters is currently being warped. No more invites this time round. The warper is offline and will invite you shortly. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. And he did. That was really quick as well. My chat had not scrolled. Yeah, so Engie, Soldier, Krat. As long as you got an Enforcer and Dock there, you're pretty gold, but certainly better, you know, with a few others. Where's the hull? There's the hull. You got your 2 guys in team? I'm assuming. Yeah, alright. Invite Doc. Excuse me. Alright, I'll invite. Recruit. We could do with some flex and auras, but yeah. I'll invite my alt, because they've got to be here. So, got any DD or, you know, preferably an Engie and a crap would be ideal because of the auras. So you've got the AoE blind, you've got the AoE debuff and defense, etc. We can maybe do it like this, but it will take a while. You got anybody else that wants to come along for this? Anybody? No? We're going to go as we are. Do you think we can do it? So we got the nullity field, etc. We're pretty good. We're just going to have to work really hard. I can do that instead. No, soldier's good. Soldier's good. Freak, welcome to the stream. Do you want to come and help out Informant on any of your characters, by the way? If you sat chilling watching the stream, it's not a problem. But if you want to join in... Frozen accounts. No! Knave Zero is raiding with a party of 6. Knave, thank you so much, my dude. Shout out for Knave Zero. There we go. You should go and check out Knave. He's doing the Iron Man over on the 2019 server. It's really hard. You got to be on when everyone else is. Welcome in, Raiders. You're on PR. Okay. Oh, yeah, we probably shouldn't mention that on this stream. Funcom might see their arse. Yeah, but anyway, you should check out his streams. They're really good. But yeah, I don't want to get into trouble. So, yes, they're doing a period correct Iron Man playthrough, which is really cool. Let's keep it, yeah, I'm a little bit popular and visible, so I'll be careful. Yeah, but, no offense to Nave, but yeah, I know PR and community people in AO, and I know they check in. So, there's another reason why I'm not participating. I'm going to get another beer. Give everyone a chance. If you have a higher level toon that wants to come and do Informant and then maybe DB2, you're more than welcome. I'm very quickly grabbing a beer, however. Yeah, that's another reason why yeah. Anyway, everyone. So, yeah, check out Nave's streams. They're very cool. Very cool guy. Should check him out. Isn't there like a thing? Hang on. S. No? There's a... Give me a second. Isn't there like a command built into... No, there isn't. Okay, never mind. Anyway, right, I'm going to start it then. I am here to help you. I'm working with the ICC. I'm going to give the note and go hide. Explain the situation. ICC. Anything I need help? You're safe here. Goodbye. Hide. Right. Here we go. We gotta just do our best with the healing, which is basically pressing one button a lot for me and keeping an eye on things. Alright, I'm off. Oh, raid and run. I understand. Alright, Nave. Cheers for the raid. And raiders, you're all welcome. Quick check on... Yeah, I think they're right up there. Now we just have to kill a ton of these guys. That's basically it. Sean has got one on him. Almost always Sean gets one on him. Don't worry. Tank is good. Tank will get it. Don't forget, Sean is stupid. Sean attacks everything that's near him. Just to make it interesting. This is why you absolutely want an enforcer for this. Not to tank, but to just manage the aggro, which is what the enforcer's job is, really. Okay, I can see Elite running in. Who am Delete? I just saw a little Elite run in and then hide. I don't know who it is, but anyway. Forest Thump. Okay, I'll recruit you. Hope you're here to help. There we go. Who's that? I know that name, Forrest Thump. Whom is that? That's someone in the chat. I know it is. Identify yourself. Excuse me. The real pressure comes when the gamma turret spawns and I've got to keep the tank alive. Okay, let's do a Sean cam. Okay, I got Sean on screen. Sean always takes some damage. Clusters aren't combining with the MC chip. Yeah, what does your system readout says? It probably says insufficient nano programming skill. As in, it's theoretically possible to combine these two things, however you need more skill in XYZ. And there's an implant builder toon in the implant shop in ICC that will build it for you gratis, apparently, which is amazing. Yeah, the implant shop. Bear in mind, I'm in the middle of something right now, so my focus is a little bit off from explaining it. But yeah, there's a player-made character in there that will help you. So if you find a player character in there, just target them, %T, help, and it should explain everything with the menu. Then you're not spending your IP into nano programming, even though it's quite cheap. It's a green skill for NT, but you don't need to put your IP into it. Someone else has already built a character that will do it for you. Yeah, I mean, back in the old days, people were like, it's impossible to play this game without outside help because you can't put all the IP into building your gear and have enough over to make your character worthwhile. So what happened then was people made characters for trade skill purposes and pimped them out, and rightly so, in a big, busy, oh, you can only ever run one client on your computer kind of a game, which it was at the time. It made sense. Like, oh my god, I used to go to tier by tier grid. Dock on the rock was a thing. There was a dock stood on the rock buffing IC, Enlarge, and Superior First Aid. And they did that for hours for tips. People go, well, can you solo this game? I'm like, well, not really, no. It was never designed to operate that way. And you can't really. Not have a decent enough character at the end of it without an IP reset. You know? Bobbilicious. It was what made, yeah, and you had a trader stood outside backyard going, wrangles, tips accepted, 500 creds a time, just so you could get gear on. That, I mean, you know, it was a whole other world back then. Oh, I'm nearly there on my gun. Well, you went to tier, you found a trader, stood outside the backyard, negotiated a deal, went inside the backyard, got your wrangle, because usually they had to use a backyard because they would drain in order to have enough nanoskill to cast the wrangle on you that you wanted. And then you got the wrangle, you got your weapon on, yada yada yada. That's literally how it used to work. So people would build pure trade skill characters to the point where back in the old days you go, oh, you're an Engie, do you want to come and do such and such a raid? And they go, well, I can't really, I'm a trade skill character. And you go like, oh right, yeah, okay. And it was just normal, you know. They couldn't help out at the raid because they were built for trade skilling, and that was it. Yeah, the old days were a different time. You know, it's like the Obi-Wan and Luke scene, isn't it? An elegant weapon for a better time, or whatever the line is. Yeah, it was like that. People would dedicate a character purely, you know, they'd kind of carry them through levels just so they could be a good trade skiller for everybody else. That was the thing. That happened. That happened a lot. It wasn't till we got the expansions that you could maybe do both. But even then, you know, it was like, I'm not too sure. I think we're getting close. There we go. Right, I got you. I got you. I don't think I can UBT this character. Gonna try. You killed the gunner. I never killed the gunner. Don't give me that. I know what you mean. If you kill the grey guy, you get extra ads. I know. I got UVT on her anyway. And it wasn't me. Well, not deliberately anyway. You feel the core of your being shifted as the source makes room for a divine presence. Van Braun has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. Let's keep that UBT going if we can. I clipped it. It was me. No! No, it wasn't. I deny it. It's a conspiracy. They're against me. I never did that. Keep this up till the flect kicks in. There you go. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. No, no, no. I'm aggroing the wrong one. Okay. Oh, come on. Ugh. I don't even know if you can UBT this. Apparently you can. Hey! Tank needs more healage. He's getting it. See? See what I mean? See what I mean? You're not going to die in a team with this stuff. Even if it takes a week, we get there. Awesome sauce, guys. Right, okay. So. Look at Sean at full health. Now will you come with me? I know everything. Da 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 yada 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 yada. Goodbye. DB codes takes me right there. Right. Okay. This is going to be more tricky because of where this fight is. I'm not 100% sure. That we can do it. I'm not, and the reason is, you know, is the cloud and all the rest of it. That I knew it was you, Vulpu. I knew it was you. You drained the snot out of those turrets. So. Whereas if I'm just playing one character, I can play any character in that dungeon, but with the cloud effect, etc., I can't, and I do. Gonna dead. Was it me? Let's have a look. Okay, we're watching the clip. He's grey though, right? think we're getting close. Wait. I think we're getting close. No, I never did. That's not a thing. Right, so I have to play my main character to do this. So we're now minus a dot. You're all saying busted. I saw no evidence on that screen whatsoever. Okay, let me do this. Right, okay. So I can only really play this character to do this raid. We could leave it till tomorrow. We got the Grace giveaway tomorrow and all the rest of it. Or you can UBT after the trader puts minus 7k nano resist. I know. That's such an awesome debuff. Shall we leave it at that, guys? We'll do this tomorrow. Save this bit for tomorrow, because after DB2 it's just like rinse and repeat with the towers and lots of back and forth, and we've done it. So I don't mind if that's the deal. In fact, that's probably the better idea. Because I've had a few beers and, you know, I'd rather do DB a little more soberly. So, yeah. Can dock and... You know what? Screw it. Let's go for it. You can dock and tank. Because the only way I'm going to get through it is if I'm playing the one character. And I'm probably still going to land on the floor, run around like a loony trying to get back up for the cloud. I can't help in DB2. Too low machine and FPS for that. Oh, right, okay. What, even like on old engine? Damn. Because, you know, I was managing it on a 12-year-old CPU and a 6080 graphics card, so I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know what you're playing on. Maybe it's a work laptop or something. I don't know. Give me 5 to boat. We're gonna go for it. All right, I'm getting a beer. We're gonna be beer number 6, I think. We're into the danger zone. I'm on a laptop, 12-inch screen. Imagine that. Paid €100 for it. Well, you did okay. Got a working computer for €100. That's all right. Stream Sniper DD on LFT for DB2. Okay. Let's have a look. Search. And that was from Mech Fart. Okay, I invite you to team, but I'm still grabbing another beer. Because I drained all the turrets nano. Need to find a turret. Yeah. Vulpu, if we lived closer to each other, I would build you a PC, mate. Just out of spares and crap I've got lying around in drawers and boxes that could easily play it. I'd put it 980, 4-core, 8-thread CPU, 16 gig of RAM. You'd be laughing, mate. And don't doubt for a second I wouldn't. I have a PC, only I am... Oh, I'm away for it on my laptop in the bag. Yeah, fair enough. I always say to people, like, oh, you know, you can do AO on nothing. Like, you could run it on a potato. So... Right, okay, of our other two esteemed teammates returned. Oh, there's no one on LFT at the minute. Mechfart with the full-on chicken and all the wonderful buffs that come with it. Oh, I'm getting pinged from Discord. What? A wall of emotes, okay. I don't know what's... I think maybe the other guys are gone. I'm not sure. Oh, right, okay. Okay, so we got tank... Important, manage the aggro. Now, I know this raid quite well. Doesn't mean I won't fail it. Sky, okay. We got a dock. So we've got reflex, aggro management, some DPS. I mean, those pets hit hard, trust me. Chicken hits like a train. You all went in, haven't you? Am I going the right one? It is the left one, isn't it? Am I going to chat? Am I going to the right one? Yeah, I know this one. Right. Okay. Mind the little person. Yeah, we just can ignore ads. Everybody does. Now I wait like a bitch. I'm gonna go dock. You guys killing the ads? Okay, fair enough. Usually we just don't even bother. Usually, every time I've done this raid, it's just like, screw them, run in. We'll lose them later. Ow! Ow! Oh my god, I think we've got people on the ground. Don't have any better heals other than CH. Gonna have to use it. There we go. Yeah, like my UBT on agent's gonna land. Oh my god, it did. Okay. Cloud. Enforcer, take aggro, please. I can't out heal it. Not easily, anyway. Oh, I told you, I'm hitting complete heal. Nothing happened. Laggy as hell, yeah. I was like, I need more. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get rebuffed. Yeah, that would... something, lag. Yep, I know. Right. Buff macro. All the buffs. Yeah, I couldn't out heal her damage. Try as I might. Okay, right. Life channeler. Improved. NCU. Okay, something's not quite right. Okay, NCU. Oh, because I'm in team. Alright, never mind. Composite... whatever. Where is it? Interface. Composite mission, 8 hours. Thank you. Fix lasting ultimatum, please. That's phase 3. Can we do phase 4? Not yet. Okay, fair enough. Gen buffs. Okay, nano HUD. Yep, not far off. Gotta wait till I can rebuff. Yeah, something went really weird in there. I'm not sure what the hell it was. I mean, Suddenly it was all on my own. Okay, I can't cast it yet. I'm waiting on res shock. I don't think I've got any res shock. Oh, I might have. Res shock nano cans? Oh, I think they're gone. I think the res shock's about gone. Yeah, it has. Yeah, FP dock is not the same as any other kind of dock. Right, okay. Yeah, I can't cast that yet. Can I cast the crit? Yep, I can cast the crit. Still can't cast that. Yeah, I'm still rezzing, I think. Okay, we'll do round 2, and if we don't win on the second round, maybe do it tomorrow. When we're all a bit more sober. Or what, or I am at least. You guys are probably stone cold sober, I don't know. Right, okay. Come on. I am a pixie. Yeah. We're ready to go as soon as I turn into a pixie. Can I do it with the hood? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. And then... dot buff. Right, let's get... oh, God. Sent to help. I just want the cost and whatever. Then I'm beaconing right back. Buff menu. Right, okay. Agent, oh yeah, actually. Cut red tape. Continuous reconstruction. We've done all those. Engie, yeah. Well, we're going to be in a team with one. Nanotechnician compression, yeah. And PNH. Oh, NCU left. Oh my God, we're in bad. We're in a bad way. What? Even with okay, rebuff. No, it can't team me, can it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatevs. We're good. No. DV code. Can I cast my own buff still? Yeah. Alright, where are you guys? Are you inside or where are we at? Alright, are we doing now? Are we going for it? Okay. Already? Here we go, diving in. Well, shit. Fell down anyway. What the hell is hitting me anyway? Is it her? Is it the boss? Holy crap! Oh, we're so underprepared. We're getting hit by stuff we can't even see. That's always fun. Oh, for tomorrow, guys. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, guys. This is not happening. Oh my god, that was horrible. I was getting hit by stuff and I couldn't even see what the hell it was. I didn't even get to the middle to see the cloud. Maybe it was the cloud. Oh, if it was the cloud, yeah, well, I deserved it. Yeah, if you're lagging too much, don't worry about it. Honest to God, I totally appreciate what you're saying. AFK at the end. Well, if you guys think you can do it, yeah, go for it. Yeah, if you've all wiped, I don't want to drag you back here. I really don't. I'd feel bad about that. You know, if the Enforcer's got lag, I mean, you know, it's bad news for everyone. And it's not the Enforcer, you know, if someone's got lag, they've got lag. It's not their fault. Yeah, I don't know if I got the dot. I'm just gonna let's try and get hold of this. There we go. Alright, there's all our buffs dying. Yeah, Ground Chief Anoon hit you for like a lot. And I was not fighting them. I hadn't even seen them at that point. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there. I don't think it was the dot, because it's got a specific message, hasn't it? Yeah, it's all Ground Chief Anoon. Then the ads hit me, and then you're dead. Yeah, never mind. Playboy fix the colours right. Sadly true. Yeah, I don't know if it was the dot or not. No one will ever know the whole extent of the Dust Brigade technology. Well, something. Don't say that, you're an amazing guy. You're too kind. Are we going to have one last go, guys? Is that what we're doing? I just saw your name in the friend list and had to remember who you were for a second. Well, you know. I get around. That's Playboy Fixer. Leader of one of the best RP guilds in the game. Yes, they are. Because they do Playboy Fixer. So they do all the, you know, kind of fun stuff, really. Too kind, too kind. Oh, for God's sake. I typed into the wrong thing. I feel bad buys. Oh my God, my typing. Yeah, guys, honestly, if you want to leave it till tomorrow, that's cool. I totally get it. You know, if any of you are lagging and you can't do what you know you can do, don't worry about it. It's not your fault. We just come back another day, you know. One more try. Okay. Yeah. I haven't got MC. Hang on. 30 minutes left on that. Okay. I've got to go running off to get buffs, but, you know, for reasons. What's this? You know, where are my warp cans? No, I don't need that. Well, I probably do, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. Right, okay. Oh no, I clicked the XP can. Where the hell am I typing? Oh my God. Yeah, from the Angie. Right, okay. Pew. Right, let's do the full buffage. Okay. Help. Offers a hug. That's all right, my dude. Right, so we want that because I want to finish healing. Approved. And then fixer, we want NCU buff, which I won't get because I'm in the team. Okay. Composite. Thank you very much. Unrelated, but while I have you here, TLM Anarch will be hosting, so that's Twinkle Machines Anarch will be hosting a 26th party from the 6th to the 10th. Between 6 and 10 p.m. UTC at Coaster Peace Halloween party. Prizes will be prizes to win, some gift bags, GSP. Oh, GSPs are awesome. And I'll be putting a flyer up tomorrow in the Discord too. Yeah, sounds good. I'll give it volume as best I can, as I always will. When I finish typing. Right, okay. So we can't get that. Okay, there's a grid space freedom. Lasting ultimatum. I need to reduce that. There we go. From the what the hell happened window to let's carry on. We'll go for buffers, whatever that is. Okay, so I got all that. Right, okay. I don't know if my there's only two of us in team at the minute. Actually, how come you don't join Iron Man seasons? Timing. Timing is the primary thing. So, you're in an Iron Man and you want to get item XYZ. That comes from a particular raid. And can you be on for that raid or not? Okay. More often than not, due to my work commitments, I can't be on at those times. So I would be running around playing solo, wishing I could join in with the rest of the people playing Iron Man when I can't. So, unfortunately, it's kind of that becomes kind of a problem. I've no kind of problem with the Iron Man thing. I think the Iron Man thing is amazing, but I'm okay. I've got nanocans. Thank you. So yeah, it's not a negative towards Iron Man. I think Iron Man's amazing. I'm not in a position where it would work in order to join it. Yeah, so, okay, we're going to go and do X, Y, Z. So why does someone want to give me 60 million? I don't need 60 million from anyone. Right, okay. Someone's on team. Right, Hillerman. Right, okay. Invite to team. I don't know if this is going to work, guys, by the way. Can I? Yeah, okay. I should, if I throw this on, be able to do ruse 4. Yay, there we go. We've got a team of 3. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, if I had nothing else to do, no other commitments, then I would absolutely love it. It's just that I have real life work commitments that tend to happen at the same time that the Iron Man guys are getting together to do certain raids. Even like the lobby stuff, like, you know, the temple or something. And I would completely miss out on it if I followed, you know, suit and did that. That's the only reason. It's just time commitments and where I'm at in life. I've absolutely nothing against the Iron Man crew. When they go in, I applaud them. I wish I could join them, you know. And I know I do get asked every time, and I understand why. Because I do have a certain amount of, it's not even influence, it's just like, oh, people follow you and maybe they'd watch what we're doing, and I would love to be a part of it. I really would, but I can't due to the reasons I've already mentioned. Iron Man is a lonely world. It would be for me. I'd be like the only guy on, you know. And no one else would be on and be trying to do the whole thing on my own. And I could do that. I could absolutely do that. But given my natural play style, which is to use ults, to use outside buffs, etc., I'd be fighting against type. And as well as that, I'd be the only guy doing the stream where none of the other people involved would be on it. And that would be kind of like create a negative image of them, and it's not their fault, but it would, you know. So are we gonna go with 3? Really, is that what we're doing? Because I guarantee it's going to be me that dies. Because it will be. Bobalicious, have to go to bed. Good night, all. Good night, Bobalicious. And screw it, we can try. Inside. Yeah. If we die, we die. I have never, in any circumstance, been asked about dying in this game because, you know, back in the early days, that's what we spent 99% of our time doing. Dying. Does Funcom's Dune look promising? It does. However, it's a survival MMO, which is drastically different from the standard MMO model. So I really don't know how it's going to play out. Really, really don't. I've never played a survival MMO. Because the other thing they mentioned, which was kind of a red flag for me, was, oh, there's going to be a storm every so many weeks which resets the landscape, so everything you've built with your friends and everything is reset. And I'm like, that doesn't really sound enticing to me. Oh god, I'm inside and I've got the dot. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Oh yeah, let's just grind to a halt on an invisible bollocks. Oh, that was always going to happen. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, we're going to die. There we go. I am re-cleansed. I've done this raid so many times, but I've done it on much better characters, so. Hillman. So give him a CH. Damage buff. FP doc, I cannot heal you like a real doc. Nowhere close. Last question, any news on the Anarchy? Well, no, because I would be breaking the law if I spoke about it. But I genuinely don't know much about it. And unfortunately, I have a profile whereby Funcom do know who I am. So commenting on that is not a good idea, I think. I know very little about it, genuinely. I'm not sure this is going to work as we are. Where's the dock? Oh my god, the dock is... Oh, crap. Yeah, we're all going to die. Yeah, there you go. I saw a streamer playing on a private server. What's the population on that server? I don't know. Ask the fucking streamer that was there. I haven't got a clue. I've never been on there. Why would I know? I've never been on it. Okay, let's call it the lag was against us. If they released, yeah, well, maybe, but I've never played on that server, so I have no comment about it whatsoever, other than it's against the law. I've never been on it, and yeah, that's all I can tell you. I don't want to get sued, so you know. I thought you'd be on top of all AO news. Yeah, but it's not AO news, is it? If people decide they're going to do something illegal, that's not necessarily AO news. That's people doing something that's illegal, and I want no part of. So, you know, sorry, but I've never been on the server. I can't comment about its stability, its population, or you know, anything else. Why would I know? I've never been there. And I'm being completely honest about that. I really can't afford to be sued by a company as powerful as Funcom for something like that. I played SWG on private servers. Well, yeah, I mean, what happened to the... I remember in the news cycle there was a thing about the WoW private servers. They're not private servers though, guys. They're illegal, because if you don't own the IP and you let people use the IP without any payment to the creator of that IP, then you're putting your head in a noose. And, you know, I don't think that's a good idea. For me personally, even if I did it privately, which I haven't. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not criticising anyone that wants to do it. If that's their business, not mine. But yeah. Anyway, is anyone else, apart from me, playing a Rubicar live feed? Well, yeah, okay. I'm not going to raid a channel that is literally a cam feed. So, anyway, thank you all for coming along. I'll be back tomorrow. We're doing the Grace giveaway, etc. And massive thanks to the guys in team tonight. Yeah, it's okay. Except I can't send you a message because you're logged off. But anyway, so if you watch the video, yeah, thanks for the team. I massively appreciate the support. The fact that we've got issues it's not your fault. Omniant loaded with people, same as Tier. Yeah. Well, that might be the case. I wouldn't know. I haven't played on an illegal server, so I don't know. Yeah, it's not a single player game, guys, okay? So if you use the game's IP in any way that is not fed back through Funcom, then you're breaking the law and you're putting your head in the noose. And if that's your choice, I respect it, but it's not my choice and I choose not to partake. Thank you. You know, it's as simple as that. What would you want me to say? Yeah, go play on a legal server. No, I don't recommend it. No disrespect to the people that are doing it, because, you know, they're doing it because they love the game, they just want to play and yada, yada, yada. But, you know, there is a reality outside of that which says, you're stealing from us, we're going to prosecute you. And I'm not going to do that. You know, it's really that simple. You know, the private server thing is, yeah, that's fine until you ask someone like me to make it public, where I'm under the, I'm not a focus of, but I am in the scope of someone from Funcom watching the stream, either live or after the fact. So I would say to anyone thinking about that, you know, if it's not legal to do it, don't please do it, because, you know, you're laying yourself wide open. To be honest, you're a huge asset for Funcom. No, not ever. Funcom operate in an unusual way, so they're always focused on the next big thing. That's how the company operates. So AO was 20 odd years ago for them. So they're not interested in the opinions of someone that's played a game they made for as long as I have. They're interested in, oh, we've got this new game coming out that needs to make money for the company. What do you think of that? That's their interest. It's really not about previous games. And everyone that's played a Funcom game does learn this lesson sooner or later. You know, you've got your Conan Exile people going, hey, what about us? And like, you know, AO is stood there with the noose around our neck going, huh, first time. We're that meme. We are that meme. That's how they operate. You know, they're focused on the next thing. They're not focused on what's come before. They're like, okay, we released the game, people bought it, people played it, next. After the fact, they don't care. Anyway, so no one else is playing AO, which is fine. I understand. You know, it's a fairly niche game where people are focused on, can I learn anything from this guy? And so on and so forth. But yeah, we're there. And that's okay. We didn't do... Well, we got a lot done tonight. We just didn't get everything done that would have been cool. But that's nobody's fault. You know, the servers are what the servers are, and people's internet connection is what it is. And that's just how life is, really, isn't it? So, is there no one, anyone I know even doing... All right, fine, Chrome, we'll do full screen. Right, okay. Why would... You see what I mean? This is stupid. Right, I can see these two people streaming something, but only if I'm in, like, fill my entire screen with a browser. That's stupid, Twitch. Why do you do that? But anyway, that's a whole other discussion. Right, so I'm going. I love you all, miss you all. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the follows. I will see you tomorrow, where we are doing a Grace giveaway. That will happen. So, until then, love you all, miss you all. See you tomorrow.